In this chapter, we are going to discuss different methods by which you can solve quadratic equations. Quadratic equation means a equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is known as quadratic equation. But condition is here: coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, and constant means a, b and c are real numbers, and a not equal to 0. Coefficient of x square is not equal to 0. And you know, if coefficient of x square equal to 0, then what happens? Then it is not a quadratic equation. It becomes a linear equation. Therefore, it is compulsory a not equal to 0. If b equal to 0, no problem, because again maximum power of variable is 2. Quadratic means equation having degree 2. It's called quadratic equation. For example, x square minus 4x plus 7 equal to 0. Here, coefficient of x square is 1. I did not written anything, means 1. Coefficient of x is minus 4 and constant term c is 7. Or second, 2x square plus 4x minus 4x equal to 0. First you should write in standard form. After that easily you can write value of ABC. Just think, what is the value of B here? Value of A easily you can say coefficient of x square is the value of A. Means value of A is 2. So before writing values of A, B and C, first you should write in it standard form. Standard form means 2x square plus 4x minus 4x means 0. And 0 we can write as 0 into x. Because if coefficient of x is 0, then you can say there is no term of x. And then 7 transfer left side, minus 7 equal to 0. Now a equal to 2, b equal to 0 and c equal to minus 7. One more example, 3x square plus 2x minus 8 equal to x square plus x plus 1. Again, first you have to simplify it. Transfer all the terms in one side, and RHS if 0, then you write in standard form. Transfer left side means 3x square minus x square means 2x square plus x minus 9 equal to 0. And then values of a, b and c you can write. A equal to 2, b equal to 1 and c equal to minus 9. I hope it is clear. A equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to 0 is known as quadratic equation. Symbol of a, b and c to remember: coefficient of x square means a, coefficient of x b, and constant term is c. Now, first method by which you can factorize. In class 9, class 8 already you have covered, but again as a revision, I want to cover it. If any equation given x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, first find the product of coefficient of x square and constant means a and c. Then express b as the sum or difference of factors obtained in step 1. So first you find product of a and c, then factorize it. Whatever factors you are getting, express b as the sum or difference. If constant term c is positive, then express b as the sum of, and if constant term c is negative 2, then express b as difference of factors obtained in step 1. Then split middle term in two parts from previous step, and then factorize by grouping. Because if you split middle term, there are 4 terms. First 2 terms, one group, and third, fourth term, another group, and after that factorize it. For example, 9x square minus 34x minus 8 equal to 0. First you multiply 9 and 8. 9 8 ja 72. We have tried two factors of 72 whose difference is 34 because here sign is minus, and if sign is negative then difference should be 34. It implies in place of 32 you write down 36 minus 2 because 9 8 is 72 and 72 we can write as 36 into 2. 36 into 2 72 and 36 minus 2 34. Open the bracket. 9x square minus 36x plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. In first and second term, 9x common, remaining part x minus 4 plus 2 common, x minus 4. Now there are two terms, first term and second term, x minus 4 common. Then second factor you will get 9x plus 2. If x minus 4 equal to 0, then value of x you can write as 4. Because if product of two factors equal to 0, it implies any one of these two factors 0 or both are 0. If first factor equal to 0, then value of x is 4. And if second factor equal to 0, then x equal to minus 9 upon 2. In this pattern, you can solve a quadratic equation by factorization method, or you can say by split middle term. And hence roots of this equation, whatever values of x you are getting, that is known as roots of equation 4 and minus 9 by 2. Now next, completing the square. That is an important method in which steps you have to remember. Generally students face problem in solving quadratic equation by completing the square. First step, remember, any equation given ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Your first objective, make the coefficient of x square as 1. If 1 is given, no problem. Otherwise, divide by coefficient of x square. To divide by a, you will get x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a. C upon a transfer right side. I hope second step is clear. Step first, divide by a. Step second, transfer c upon in right side. Then third step, whatever coefficient of x written b upon a, divide by 2 means b upon 2a and whole square. Add in both sides. B upon 2a whole square added in both the side. Then LHS you can write a square plus 2ab plus b square, means a plus b whole square form is there. And LHS you can write as x plus b upon 2a whole square. It's very easy. Whatever given, first b upon 2a whole square adding both sides. Then LHS you can write x plus b upon 2a whole square equal to RHS. Here 2a whole square means 4a square. Here c upon a, take LCM, 4a square. Numerator you will get b square minus 4ac. The next step, taking square root both sides, x plus b upon 2a equal to plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon under root 4a square. And after that, value of x equal to minus b upon 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. And then by putting values of ABC we will get result. For example, when equation given and asked, solve by making perfect square. Step first, already covered, divide by coefficient of x square divided by 9. We will get x square minus 15 upon 9x plus 6 upon 9. Or further simplify, x square minus 15 upon 9. Just simplify, 3 3 is 9, 3 5 is 15, 5 upon 3x equal to minus 2 upon 3. I hope next step you can guess. Whatever coefficient of x written in number, divide by 2, 5 upon 3 written. So divide by 2 means multiply denominator by 2, means 5 upon 6. Add both sides 5 upon 6 whole square. X square minus 5 upon 3x plus 5 upon 6 whole square added in both sides. Now LHS, x minus 5 upon 6, because minus sign is here. x minus 5 upon 6 whole square equal to RHS 25 upon 36 minus 2 upon 3. Taking LCM 24 upon 36 subtract 1 upon 36. Then x minus 5 upon 6 equal to plus minus 1 upon 6. Or x equal to 5 upon 6 plus minus 1 upon 6. Then taking positive sign 5 by 6 plus 1 upon 6, or negative sign, then 5 by 6 minus 1 by 6. So 5 by 6 plus 1 by 6 means 6 by 6 1, and second part is 5 by 6 minus 1 by 6 means 2 upon 3. In this pattern you are getting the value of x, or roots of this equation, and this method is known as completing the square. Now next, quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is similar as completing the square. Completing the square, you have to follow all the steps. In case of quadratic formula, directly you can apply the formula. This quadratic formula is also known as Sridharacharya formula. Sridharacharya means it is a name of mathematician. Method is same, x square plus bx plus c equal to 0 divided by coefficient of x square. X square plus b upon a x equal to minus c upon a. Then add both the side, coefficient of x by 2 means b upon 2a whole square. LHS x plus b upon 2a whole square equal to b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Taking square root, this result. Then x equal to minus b upon 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Or further simplify, you will get x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Taking plus sign, one value of x you will get. Taking minus sign, second value of x, or second root of quadratic equation you can find. One more thing remember here, b square minus 4ac, whatever number written in under root, is known as discriminant and denoted by capital D, that is d equal to b square minus 4ac. If any equation given as x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then directly you can apply quadratic formula as x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2 and find the value of x. For example, 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0 given. If you compare with standard form, a equal to 3, b equal to minus 5 and c equal to 2. Step first, find out discriminant, means value of b square minus 4ac. Value of b is minus 5, minus 5 square 25, minus 4 into 3 into 2 means 24 equal to 1. Then write down quadratic formula, means x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon a. By putting value of b, here b square, the value of b is minus 5, minus 5 plus minus under root, value of b square minus 4ac already calculated here, that is 1, write down 1, upon 2 into 3, 5 plus minus 1 upon 6, Rx equal to 5 plus 1 upon 6, Rx equal to 5 minus 1 upon 6, means x equal to 1, Rx equal to 2 by 3. There are three options, first method, second method and third. Using quadratic formula you can solve a quadratic equation. Now some properties which you should know. If any quadratic equation given x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, it has at most 2 real roots, maximum 2 real roots you will get. For example, x square plus 1 equal to 0. If you solve, you will not get a real root here. In next video I will discuss about this condition, that is known as nature of roots. X square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, which you can write as x minus 1 whole square equal to 0, has one real root, or you can say both roots are repeated, and here you will get 2 real distinct roots. Number of roots, maybe 0, 1 or 2 means at most 2 real roots. Second property, a quadratic equation cannot have more than 2 distinct roots. Because if written here at most 2 roots means more than 2 roots not possible. Maximum 2 roots you will get. And third, if roots of quadratic equation are reciprocal to each other, then A equal to C. By chance, if one root is given as 2, second is 1 upon 2, then you can say coefficient of x square and constant is same. Means if any quadratic equation given and coefficient of x square and constant both are same, it implies roots are reciprocal to each other. Without solving, you can observe this property of quadratic equation. Now, next, fourth property. If one root of quadratic equation are equal in magnitude and opposite in sign, then B equal to 0. For example, if one root is 5 and second minus 5, then coefficient of x will be 0. Or in other words, you can say coefficient of x is 0, then roots are opposite in sign but equal. Now, fifth property, if p plus root q is one root of equation, then second root must be p minus root q. Or p minus q, root q is one root of the equation, then other root will be p plus root q. These 5 properties you have to prepare and remember for quadratic equation. Then next, practice questions. First equation you have to solve by factorization method. Second question by completing square. And third, using quadratic formula. So these 3 questions you have to solve and give the answer. Through this video, I will tell you the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. On solving a quadratic equation, we can find the values of x to satisfy the equation. The values of x are known as roots of a quadratic equation. Roots of quadratic equation may be real or imaginary. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We can find the roots of quadratic equation using quadratic formula or Sridharacharya formula. Quadratic formula is also known as Sridharacharya formula. And roots we can find as alpha equal to minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and second root beta equal to minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, where b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant of the equation and denoted by letter d. That is d equal to b square minus 4ac. On the basis of value of d, we can write the nature of roots. First case, if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then roots are real and equal. For example, x square minus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Here a equal to 1, b equal to minus 4 and c equal to 4. And value of discriminant d equal to b square minus 4ac. And on solving, you will get the value of d as 0. And if value of d is 0, then roots are real and equal, because value of discriminant means b square minus 4ac is 0. And roots are alpha and beta, which are equal to 2. Now case second, if b square minus 4ac less than 0, then no real roots, or you can say imaginary roots. For example, 2x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Here a equal to 2, b equal to 1 and c equal to 1. And value of discriminant d equal to b square minus 4ac. By putting the values of a, b and c, you will get the value of d as minus 7, and which is less than 0, or you can say negative. And if value of d is negative, then no real roots, or you will not get a real number as the root of quadratic equation. Third case, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and it is a perfect square, means b square minus 4ac is a perfect square number, then roots are real, rational and unequal. For example, 2x square plus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. Here value of a is 2, b equal to 7 and c equal to 3. Value of discriminant, if we put a, b and c, b square minus 4ac equal to 7 square minus 4 into 2 into 3. And on solving, you will get value of d as 25. And 25 is a positive number. And also it is a perfect square number. And if value of d is perfect square number, then square root of discriminant is 5. And by putting values of b square minus 4ac, roots are minus 1 upon 2 and minus 3, and which are real, rational and unequal. Now fourth case, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, and one more condition is there, if a or b is irrational, then you will get roots of quadratic equation as real, irrational and unequal. For example, 3x square plus under root 13x plus 1 equal to 0. Here a equal to 3, which is a rational number, b equal to under root 13, which is irrational number, and c equal to 1. Value of discriminant d equal to b square minus 4ac. By putting values of a, b, c and on solving, you will get value of d as 1, which is a positive number and perfect square. And in this case, roots you will get as minus under root 13 plus 1 upon 6, minus under root 13 minus 1 upon 6, which are irrational and distinct roots. Now case 5. If b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and it is not a perfect square, then roots are real, irrational and unequal. For example, x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Here coefficient of x square, x and 1 are rational. And value of d means b square minus 4ac equal to 4 square minus 4 into 1 into 1. And after solving, you will get 12, which is greater than 0 or positive. And 12 is not a perfect square number. Then roots are 2 plus root 3 and second root 2 minus root 3, which are irrational numbers, and both are unequal. Therefore, in this case, roots are real, irrational and unequal. Mind map. Summary of whole topic we can explain through this table. First column, value of discriminant b square minus 4ac, and second column, nature of roots. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then roots are real and equal, or you can say repeated roots. And if b square minus 4ac less than 0, then no real roots, or in other words you can say roots are imaginary. And third case, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, then there are three cases. If b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and perfect square, then roots are real, rational and unequal. If it is a perfect square and any one of a and b is irrational, or in other case not a perfect square, in both cases roots are real, irrational and unequal. Or in short form we can say if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, then roots are distinct real roots. And also we can summarize two parts in a single. If b square minus 4ac greater or equal to 0, then roots are real.